Tracking a developing story, a new report about the number of kids born to undocumented immigrants in the U.S. The Pew Hispanic Center just released these numbers. Nearly 1 in 12 babies, according to the Hispanic Center, were born to undocumented immigrants in 2008. 16% were born to legal immigrants. Nicole Collins joins us live from Washington, D.C. this morning. And Nicole, is there a lot of surprise about these numbers?
I think for some people, certainly not, Kirk. You know, one of the really interesting points that this study made was that of undocumented parents in the U.S., 79% of their children were born here. That's quite a bit. So the study also shows that many of these children are Latino, and the study states that foreign-born Hispanics produce more children than Hispanics who were born in the U.S. Now, this all kind of comes back to the 14th Amendment, which has been a big discussion since immigration has come to the forefront in recent months. The 14th Amendment states that children born here in the U.S., regardless of what their parents' status is, those people become U.S. citizens. So proponents of tougher immigration laws say this is a loophole. They have a big problem with it. And, you know, they say statistics like these are really a reason to change that 14th Amendment. So at this point, though, you know, it's unclear if Congress would do anything about that. Lindsey Graham, a senator, a Republican senator from South Carolina, has come out and said that this gives people an incentive to break the law, to have these anchor babies, as they're called. People call them anchor babies because part of the law allows these children to petition to have other family members come to the U.S. Later on, once those children become 21, so sort of anchoring them to the U.S. and providing a way for some of their relatives to come into the country when they were illegal coming here in the first place to give birth. So that's sort of the backstory there, Kirk.
All right, Nicole Collins live for us in our nation's capital. Wouldn't be surprised to see some of these numbers used in the argument, as she mentioned, in terms of changing that amendment. So we'll keep track of that for you. Meantime, Nicole, the immigration controversy here in our state continues as we keep talking about